Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Tonight rather, I'm going to be reviewing Langhorne Creek Cabernet Sauvignon. Sainsburys Taste the Difference range, 14% volume. The great Cabernet Sauvignon style is bold and spicy. Taste ripe berry flavours and enjoy with a nice steak. Well, I ain't got a steak. Not here anyway, not in the shed. But I might have one later now, just to come to think about it. So today, quite an emotional day. Let's pour this out, see what it looks like. And yes, that's a whiskey glass. I know. So, decent glass. I'm not at work tomorrow, thankfully. Oh. So it says here, this complex red has a subtle perfumed aroma and flavours of ripe plum, red currants and juicy blackberries. The finish is refined with a hint of mint and fine tannins. It is produced by Chateau Tanunda, which was established in 1890 and one of Australia's iconic wineries. Today it is family owned with a tradition of fine winemaking spanning 3 centuries and expertise that allows them to continue to create great tasting wine, deliciously paired with rich beef casseroles or juicy red steak. So, sounds nice, doesn't it? So obviously, deep red colour, you know, typical red wine colour on the nose. Spice on the nose. And obviously, berries, you know, red berries, plum, it's all there. It's got a nice aroma to it there, you know. Ooh. First thing that is the taste. Got a very fine wine taste to it, you know. And it was only about £7.50 a bottle, something like that anyway. And yeah, really nice taste to it. Them tannins get you straight away. Tannins, if you didn't know, tannins are great because if you have colds, a lot of colds, drinking red wine, a glass a day, or a glass every 2 days, will help keep colds away. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. So, today I said goodbye to 4 years at my present employer. Well, now soon to be employers. Yeah. Went there after Sainsburys and had a good time at Sainsburys. 5 years there even. And Mum died of cancer and mental health was seriously an issue. And I wanted to get out of, although I had some great friends at Sainsburys and still do, I wanted to get out and you know, get back out into gardening. I'd have a 5-year break from it. And applied for this job, got the job. The job was very different to what I originally applied for and what I originally was told it was going to be. I was going to be based more in West Bridgford and bring the park up to the quality that it should be. Sadly, it never happened. More work was loaded on and the park will never get to that stage, you know. Councils these days, you know, they do not spend money on public parks. And the sad factor is that people use the parks, but the parks these days, flower beds seem to disappear. Not long after I got there, we started to grow up plants, And obviously with my background, amenity horticulture, I'm an amenity horticulture specialist. Done it all my life. Flower beds and that, you know, it's what I like. I'm not here just to mow and cut edges, you know, and be a lackey gardener. I'm here to create flower beds that amaze, you know, writing in flower beds and all that sort of thing. Not long after I got there, I had a lady come to work with me, never done gardening in her life. And anyway, to cut a long story short, had 4 good years. She turned from somebody who knew nothing about gardening into somebody, still a long way to go. I don't think you ever learn in any job, any good job, you never, you know, you're never there that there isn't something to learn. If you think you know everything, then you're vastly mistaken in any job. And the best jobs are the jobs where you want to go to work. You don't dread work, you enjoy your day, you have a laugh. That's what it's all about, enjoying work. And sadly, that side of things disappeared a while back, unfortunately. And anxiety every single day about going into work and what was going to come to me. And then recent developments as well, you know, has ruined what was and what could be a brilliant job, but anyway. So if they watch this, because I dare say somebody from my ex-workplace will watch this, thanks for 4 years, and especially to Zoe, thank you. Oh, and Barry and Ollie as well. And that's for the ones that I'm not saying for, well, I don't really care. But anyway, yeah, cheers. And I'm not going to cry in this video because as I left the workplace tonight, and I tried not to engage too much conversation because emotions, I don't know if it's just an anxiety thing and that, or the fact that, you know, emotions, you know, I'm that type of emotion person. But as I left, flipping heck, I was really struggling not to keep the tears away. And even tonight, you know, and see what the future brings. It's going to be an interesting future. Hopefully, like with any job, you know, you hope you've made the right decision. Working decisions are a big thing. I've been told to go self-employed, and you know, but that means getting work in, bringing X amount of money in per week, charging people when traditionally I'm not very good at charging, and obviously putting your prices up, because not only have you got to run, you know, you've got to run a van, you've got to pay for new tools, you've got to put money aside for holidays, the weeks when you're not at work, so you don't want to work like an idiot, do you? And I mean, I've seen other people do it, and I've seen other people do it, and then realise it wasn't for them, go back employed again. If I could pal up with the right person, I reckon I could do it and make some nice money. Not I don't want to make silly money, but nice money. And if not that, then, you know, I may leave gardening altogether and go. I fancy going into brewing, you know, a microbrewery, going and working in one of them. And even if I have to take a pay cut, because it's not about the money, you know, I'm getting a pay rise at this job I'm going to, but it's never about the money. Job satisfaction, having a laugh, you know, enjoying life is more important to me. Yeah, you can earn 50 grand a year, but if you're unhappy doing it, then, and that's the main thing. Right. Back to the wine. Aged a bit now. I like most red wines, let the air get to it, because the air changes, you know, the taste. Oh. Very nice wine. Lots of complex flavours in there. definitely a wine to enjoy. The tannins are shining through lovely. I love the taste of plum. I love plum porters, and you definitely get the plum in there. And obviously the dark fruit berries, they're in there. The tannins, there's an earthiness to it. Another good quality beer. So somebody at Sainsburys knows wine rather. Knows their wines and the taste. I mean, this is a new wine. I've not seen it before, so I presume it's only come out in the last year or so. It may have come out earlier because I didn't go into Sainsburys for a while after when I left the job and I had mental health issues, which never seem to go away. If anybody's out there who's got mental health issues, one, if you ever feel suicidal, go seek help. Do never ever take your life. Bloody hell, there's way too much of that happening. There's always somebody you can talk to. Wherever you are, money worries, there's always somebody. There are people out there. The help systems are in place. Anxiety, stress, depression. I suffer not so much depression because I'm not depressed, a little bit maybe, but anxiety more so than anything. And on a daily basis, I mean, today I've had an emotional day, and anxiety, not so much anxiety, it was emotion. But again, it's all part of that. And on a normal day, I have a roller coaster of a day where I wake up dreading to go to work, get into work, dreading what I'm going to be doing, if it's something bad or, because I like to keep busy, but, and yeah, dreading what you're going to be doing, where you're going to be sent and that. And then through the day, I'll either enjoy it or not, and somebody can say something, and all that stuff's going on, and it's like a roller coaster. Imagine being locked up in your house all day, going through that, and it's no wonder people do silly things, which is why I do beer and wine reviews and spirit reviews, because in some ways talking about it, even though I'm talking to a camera and no one might even watch it, which is that's how it is, but yeah, doing these reviews actually helps because it helps get it out. And sometimes I overthink, and it's an Achilles heel of mine. It's read too much into situations. Sometimes I'm right. I knew at my present employers, my ex-employers, what was happening with the hierarchy. I knew someone had been moved in to get rid of somebody else, and it bloody happened. I could see it a mile off. Yeah, no, I forgot what I was saying there. Have another drink. Overthinking, yeah. Reading too much into situations, and trying to tick every box when sometimes you just can't tick every box in life. And that's what I've done with this job I'm going to now. I've tried to get every box ticked. It's not quite 100%, but it's damn close, And hopefully, touch wood, pans out. Although I won't be telling them I do YouTube reviews. I don't want them sitting there watching me on YouTube. It's embarrassing. So, loving this. Once the air's got to it, a really nice spicy red wine, and like it says on the bottle, goes well with steaks. Like Malbecs go fantastically well with steaks. I might have to cook myself a steak in a minute just to test that theory out. I've got a nice ribeye sat in the fridge, and I might do it medium rare on a slow, in the pan. Turn it over a few times, bit of oil on, rub the oil in, make sure it's nice and goes in. And I don't know if I've got any garnishing, but do that. Can't be. I mean, I do it on the barbecue, but it's bloody freezing outside, and every 5 minutes raining at the moment. The weather's absolutely crap. I mean, you go from one extreme to the other. Last Thursday was the most horrible day I've ever had. And I've been in America where it's been hotter than that, but the humidity here was ridiculous. Plus in America, you're on theme parks, you go on water rides, you cool down nicely. You're stuck at work, and I was watering as well. I purposely made it so we weren't doing anything too ridiculous, and yet even that was so strenuous and so hard, you know. And then we get the other side of it, the flip side, since it's pissed it down all week, and it's, you know, it's not that great at all. You just can't win, can you? So I'm hoping to do quite a few more wine reviews coming up. Been a bit slow on the wine reviews. I think next week I'm going to go buy a load of little bottles, or go to Lidl and see what's in their range. You know, the cheaper bottles. That, you know, do a load of cheap reviews, £3-4 bottles. One, it's good for me because it's cheaper, and try and get some more wine reviews, because the other reviews are alright, beers, lagers, ciders and that, but I've certainly lacked on wine reviews. And I do enjoy a nice red. In fact, I enjoy a lot of different reds and white roses and white wines. I've actually got to do a review of the matured orange juice wine. There we go, look at that. Looks like orange juice, bloody don't taste like, well, it does taste like orange juice, but the orange juice that put you on your back, it's potent to say the least. I had a fair bit last night to help me sleep, and yeah, it worked a treat. Oof. Slept like a baby. So, I'm not going to drink the whole bottle there in review because we'll be here for about 40 minutes. Lovely dark red. Lots of aroma. Plum. Sorry, yeah. Spice on the aroma. Plum. Berries. That translates to the taste with the tannins in the background. An earthiness to it. A very nice red wine. And again, you know, I can't fault Sainsburys for that. You know, tastes different. It's a good brand. And whether it's worth paying that £7, well, I got it on the buy 6 get 25, and my son got me discounts as well because it was a Father's Day present. So thanks Jamie for my Father's Day present, and I'm still enjoying them. Still got another 2 bottles in the background. So out of 5, and it's raining again. Out of 5 then. I'm going to give it a 4.65 out of 5. A very, very decent red wine. You know, quality counts. Pays sometimes to, you know, go a bit better quality, and that's what's happened here. Lovely. Oh, and a right thump, a bit bitterness in that back end then. But nice, very nice. Thanks for watching. See you soon.